Back at it again.
Chicken. What's up, boys? How's it going? It's your favourite person in the world, Barrel Caskin, coming at you live from the fucking cat sanctuary where my husband's buried. With me again
What?
for like the. Don't worry about it. With me again is like my favourite ever co-host. Like, he doesn't ever infuriate me. He's just a loving, hard-working fucking individual.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, fucking crazy Joe Gallo. Say hello.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute.
Has been a
I
hot
know,
minute.
I know. Okay, well, I know we haven't really been doing. Well, we actually have been busy with certain stuff, but I mean, hey, we're here now, right?
Yeah,
So,
the deal went down great. We managed to sell off those AKs to the Iraqis. It went fine.
oh yeah, it went pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It was very fucking cool. But yeah, it's not like we've had nothing going on. Like, I've uploaded a fair few videos. I've decided to do a bit more solo stuff because I don't even want to say with the boys because they're all fucking lazy. Sorry, not sorry. You're never gonna watch
Except
this
for
because I know
me.
you don't. But Tony's the only one who like gets on to record. The other fucking, I was gonna say,
Words.
yeah, basically the other fucking arse wipes, they just don't get on. Like Gavin, fair enough, fair play to him. He's always fair. He's not been a massive feature in this channel. In fact, I believe he's only ever been in one video, maybe two, like the channel trailer thing, the crap
The
fucking
Ballad of
COD,
Three Pebbles.
the COD meme that we did. Remember, like the hello, welcome to the Hack Clan thing when we didn't even know if it was going to be called Squad or Clan.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah, but he wasn't even in the actual like video itself. It was Eddie.
Yeah, that fucking worm. I'm only joking. But nah, Gavin's fair play. But Miguel's like, oh my god, I'm like so busy. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, dude, they're not. He works. I'm not gonna say where he works because I'm not sure he'd be comfortable with me saying that information. So let's say, for argument's sake, he works in a sweatshop, right? They don't have you chained to the fucking table, dude. You've got free time. Like, you can get on for 2 minutes a day. Come on. Literally, like, I don't even ask for much. It's literally just an hour or two to just play a game. I don't think it's that much to ask, you know. I get you have a life, but like once a month, you can surely clean out your calendar for that much. When was the last time Miguel actually featured in a video?
When he actually fell asleep on. Remember how we were
The
supposed
voice
to do
trolling video, right?
Yeah, the way he fell asleep. Yeah, he fell
Was he in?
asleep
He
on the
wasn't.
mic.
He wasn't in the Trump video either, was he? The How the Trump Stole Christmas.
No, no, he.
No, that was
bro,
Caesar. Yeah.
No, yeah, I remember. Thursday, you're like, all right, guys, we're gonna do voice trolling now. I found this app called so and so. And I
Just
was
Chinese
like, okay.
spyware. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. I forgot what the app was, but we call. Oh, I got this. Let's just do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And all of a sudden, Miguel's like, yeah, guys, all right, I'll be with the video, guys. We're like, all right, cool, man. So that
So
I
I'm
do my
literally.
thing.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
You do your thing.
You're misremembering. Hold on. I did the intro first. So like, hey everyone, we've
Yeah.
got this dodgy Chinese app. It's called, I don't know, fucking, I don't know, Beanstalk or whatever the fuck it was called. I
Yeah.
think it was like Tia,
Tia.
something like that. I remember it was a panda, the picture anyway. And like we get
Yeah.
through that, and then we're doing the trolling, and then carry on.
And then we're doing the trolling. So it's my turn first, right? And I go first. I have my own thing, right? Then Matt goes first, and then afterwards, we're like, all right, Miguel, what do you call it? It's your turn. What do you call
Match
go
up
ahead.
with
You know,
somebody.
all of a sudden-
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden we hear. Yeah, he fell asleep on the bike. Like,
And not only
yeah,
that, but the prick snores like an angry Rottweiler as well. Like an angry he snores like an angry Rottweiler licking piss off of a nettle, bro. That's how he snores, just.
Dude, we're like, what the fuck? We literally had to restart the stream, kick him out of the fucking
party, just you and me. And that was the days when, I mean, I know my editing's not stellar it's not great now, but that was when my editing wasn't great. So in order to trim all that out, it was like, it must have been a good fucking, I don't even know how long, just to add extra clips and stuff, because my editing software was a jank as shit back then. Like, I was working back then I got the laptop second hand from my grandma, because she was getting rid of it, because I was broke. Like, my job was awful at the time. I was living on my own. I had my own place at the time, and rent was fucking expensive. So after feeding myself, which is a considerable, considerable task. Did you hear that belly slap? I hope you did. It's a considerable task at the time, because I was a fat bastard back then. I'm a lot skinnier than I used to be, but I'm still not fucking like ultra slim. You know, like I prefer the term calorically challenged. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. If
overweight, yeah.
If I was in a canoe, it wouldn't capsize, but it would wobble quite a bit.
Mystically overweight. That's what it's called.
Yeah, like I would not use the word fat. Overweight, definitely, but I'm not fat now, right? I'm getting better
Yeah,
every day.
you're not
Like, I took a
morbid.
selfie of myself the other day, and bro, I look fucking fine. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like, I've
mean,
got a
dude,
chin, bro. Like, I've got a jawline and shit now. It's great. But
yeah,
yeah,
dude. I
anyway,
mean,
just
listen,
massive
I'm trying to go
fucking
to Dom.
yeah, thank you. Massive
You're
fucking
welcome.
sidetrack there. Anyway, so I forgot what the fucking point was. Oh yeah, so to get back to the point. So I was broke as shit. So I took anything I could get. The editing, I love that video though. That's a great video.
It is a
But
good
trying to
video.
get it just how I wanted it was so bad. Honest to fucking
Because you
god.
fell asleep.
He fell asleep, like, bruh, like, this guy, he's literally worse than Sleepy Joe at this point, like, the amount of times we'll be talking, like, I used to be bad for it back in the day, but I was a genuine insomniac. This was way before the YouTube era of our friendship, like, we've been friends for the better part of a decade now, so I used to be really bad for falling asleep on the mic, but this is why, right? Obviously, there's the time zone difference. I'm awake a lot longer
6
than these
hours.
guys, so these guys I'll be awake for long before these lot, and I also had school at the time, I had work. This was like I said, way before the YouTube thing. Work, I had school, and I had a social life to keep up with, as well as these guys as well. So I'd get back, I'd finish school, I'd immediately go to work after school to earn fucking pennies, and then and then I'd get on with these guys till like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd just fall asleep on the mic playing Black Ops 3 or whatever. And then I wake up, I'm in a party on my own, and my Xbox is just about to catch fire. So I used to be really bad, but this guy, he's even worse than I ever was. Like 9 times out of 10, he's falling asleep, bro. Like for real.
Either that or like literally he'll leave and immediately like just die, fall asleep.
Yeah, yeah, fucking hell. Like
Yeah.
he won't even be on for an hour. It happens all the time these days. Like we'll be playing COD and we'll be having fun, like just the good old days, just shooting shit and
True,
memes
true.
and whatnot. And then he'll be like, okay, bro, like just out of nowhere, like he'll be laughing. He'll be, I don't know, we'll say something like blah blah.
Just
Like
leaves.
it'll literally be
Just
like
leaves like
this.
Tyrone.
It's like blah 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 blah. That's not my pickle jar. Everyone's laughing, and then I'll go. Anyway,
Alright
boys,
guys,
I'm
gotta drink
tired.
milk.
I'm getting off. Gotta go. Good night. And then he'll leave. And then before we even have a chance to be like, what the fuck, yo, you can stay up for one more game. He falls asleep.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like
Oh my.
I get being tired. Like I said, I used to be an insomniac, but fuck me. Like, oh my god, this fucking.
Yep.
I tell you what, bro. The longest I ever stayed awake was like fucking 7 days. Also, I think it was six days. Let's call it 6 days. Actually.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
6 days, and I shit you not, I started hearing things. That was when it was like, right, I need to go to bed.
Dude,
It was not
honestly, I
fun
think,
either. After day 3, I just wanted to fucking die.
dude, honestly, bro. um, when I think the shortest amount of sleep that I've ever had was probably maybe 3, but I think for you it's 45 minutes, right? Wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 45 minutes of sleep that you got, and all of a sudden you're like, bruh, I gotta get up.
Up, gotta go to work and shit. Because it was, I remember the summers. The summers used to be great. Oh my fucking
There
god.
were.
Do you remember, like, other night time, the classic game we just played? We'd play fucking Michael Phelps, Jeffy,
Oof, Michael
Search
Phelps,
and
yeah.
Destroy. Search and Destroy was my favourite, bar none. And then we'd have 1v1s, and 9 times out of 10, I'd get completely demolished. Because I didn't start getting good at COD until, like, World War II, Modern Warfare 2019. That was when I started getting good at COD. I just used to, like, on a very rare occasion, it's like a Loch Ness monster sighting, right? I would very
Exactly.
rarely clutch up, but it was always like by complete mistake. Like I'd throw a grenade and it'd just clip them as they were defusing the bomb or something like that.
Yeah,
But
do you remember?
oh, this will be good. Go on.
Do you remember when we were playing Michael Phelps, right?
Mm.
And
Hold on, we need to
now,
give some,
mind
we might have to give some context. Michael Phelps, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like Michael Myers. It's a game, or Jeffy as we called it. So
yeah,
essentially, it took place on Black Ops 3 for the most part. It was there's an underwater part of the map. Yes, I think it was like a swimming pool or just a hole with water in.
yeah,
But
it was a
anyway,
swimming pool, yeah.
you had to swim around, and the killer has to kill you whilst being underwater. Like you're not allowed to leave the pool for any reason, and it's like kind of like hide and
Just gotta
seek,
swim away.
manhunt versus. Put that up with a swimming challenge. So anyway, yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I remember one time, right? Like what do you call? I think it was Caesar who was trying to kill us, right? And he was chasing us around, right? And suddenly, and I remember this. I don't know what happened. You thought you escaped, but then you somehow glitched through my body. And when Caesar strikes me, he killed you. And you're like, you literally just went quiet, and then screw your mic on the ground. I remember that. That was fucking funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny. And the time when you died from a flashbang.
Oh yeah,
We were
I
playing
remember that.
We were playing Michael Myers.
You kept hitting me with
Yes, I
those
remember that.
the wraps. Were they
I
called
don't know how.
wraps? Wraps, those things
Yeah.
that roll across the ground and just attack you constantly. You kept killing me to those, and like it was like a one hit. We'd mess with the health system, obviously, so it's a one hit kill. So you all just kept launching those at me, and then I can't remember who it was, but
You finally died.
someone threw a fucking flashbang, and I died. It killed me. The flashbang killed me.
We're like,
You lot have
oh,
sort of just fucked with me for the last decade. Like it has been detrimental to my mental health. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my
okay,
god,
man.
the worst, like the most angry I've ever been, like the Homelander levels of like just like anger, right? I remember. Do you remember, right, the little series that we planned to do for Minecraft? Last to
Oh,
Die. You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Last
oh,
to Die, do you?
yes. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Okay.
This one. No. Can I put my input in my input, my story into this too as well?
Yes.
Because
I'm gonna give some context to what it was because obviously it never got
okay,
off the ground, so they won't know what it
okay,
is. So, for
yeah.
those
Go
of you who
first.
don't know, which is everybody, I planned this series. This was before Dream, this was before Technoblade, the whole thing.
Before all that,
Rest in peace, right? It was an
rest in peace.
idea for a Minecraft series, right? Where you would have 3 lives, right? Everyone starts at 3 lives. You play the game, you gather materials, build a base, establish trades and whatnot.
Now, mind you, this is under our patent, so don't use it.
Yeah, you can't steal it. This is ours. I mean, other people have
Not
already
supposed to steal.
stolen it. You know, Dream and the Dream SMP. But yeah. So anyway,
Dream who?
how this would exactly? Yeah, who? What? Big Chin? What? Touches kids? What? No, I'm just kidding. Whoa. Calm down. Calm down. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Yeah, I love you all like
He
kittens.
did nothing wrong.
Anyway, Big Chin.
Yeah, Kanye did nothing wrong.
Mask is going back on. I'm not on my meds. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, Amazing World of Gumball who? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop saying anyway now. So anyway, how this? I literally just said it again. Okay, right.
Alright, chill.
Right. Okay. Perchance. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So per se. Right. Okay.
Oh.
Anywho. See, I didn't say anyway that time. Anywho. Yeah. Shut up. Anywho. I can't. Why is it so hard to speak now? I can't. I'm so aware of how many times I've said anyway, and I'm trying not to say it. But every time I say something else, the word anyway comes up.
Basically, we had. A series coming
Anywho.
up.
The series. Why is this so fucking hard to say? Right, the series was this. So you had 3 lives. You'd do all that shit. Right now, in the briefing to the boys, I need to explain this. I'm going to explain it pretty much verbatim how I explained it to them. Right. A little known fact about some of your beloved YouTube series. Right, it's scripted. Right. It's scripted. The things that happen in those videos are scripted.
It's not hard to do.
Right?
As much
It's
people
easy.
want to say, it's not that hard. Like people,
It was easy.
when people say, "Oh, I gotta make this script. I gotta make people do this, do that, do this, do that." Like you don't understand how hard it is being a YouTuber. It's fucking easy, dude. Like
This idea came
Bro.
for this series, which would have been great. It came to me in an afternoon. It came to me in one afternoon. Like, I had the whole fucking premise and everything ironed out within 30 minutes. It's not that hard. Fruity Pebbles, right? The scripting part of that video, do you know how long that took, the scripting part? It literally
How
took me
long
20
time?
minutes. It took me 20 minutes. To get the basic outline of what's going to happen and how, 20 minutes. The actual recording bit was the longest, and the editing, of course. But the actual, like, of what it's going to be what. And I used to fucking love that video. I put way too much effort into it. But anyway, sidetracked again. Right. So, anywho, it was what I coined a term, I believe. I don't know if this is a term. It might not be. But anyway, if not, it is now. Semi-scripted. Right? And what that means is that on any given episode, I will say someone needs to die this episode. I don't know how, but someone's going to die, right? Because you need it for the drama. It was going to be, I believe it was going to be a 6-part series. So, first episode goes down without a hitch, and instead of like leaving it multiple days, we were going to record it all pretty much in one day, right? Except for the finale, because we wanted time for build-up and whatnot, right? So the first episode goes off without a hitch, right? I explained to them very simply, when the camera isn't on, you can use creative mode to build up your base, right? Get yourself some crops. So long as you're not giving yourself fully enchanted fucking because netherite didn't exist at that point. Fully enchanted diamond armor and god tier bows and shit like that. I don't care. Do whatever you want, right? They all had access to creative mode, is what I'm trying to say, right? What the fuck? Sorry, the cat just decided to fucking dive bomb in here. I thought she was out of the clown for a second then.
Imagine.
Fucking nut job. Fuck off, man.
While on stream.
Oh, bro, like, I just heard a rattle of the gate, and I thought the woman, the female, I thought she was coming downstairs. We're not going to use names for legal reasons. I thought it was Bridget, the secretary. I forgot about her. But all I heard was a fucking jump, and then this black and white figure just running towards me. It frightened the shit out of me, dude. I'm not going to lie. My asshole fucking puckered for a second then. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's just Art the cat.
Fucking Art the cat, literally. Anyway, back to the fucking distractions story. Right, so they all had creative mode, okay? Now, do you want to input anything here, or do you want me to carry on?
Oh, I could put my part into there.
Right, okay, go on.
I remember, right, we could also set up alliances, too. I remember that. We could have alliances to team up with each other, as well as even just fight each other, right? Cool. Great, right? So I had everything set up. I had my base fully booby-trapped. I had everything prepared, all the other shit. We were gonna prepare me and Matthias the first, right? We're gonna prepare an alliance. And basically, he came up to me, hey, hold on, chill out. And it was the what was it? The second or third episode?
It would have been the second, yeah, because we never got to episode 3, did we?
Yeah. No, we never did.
Actually, hold on. No, it was episode the episode with the whole incident. You mean?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that was episode 3. Episode 3 never got finished, yeah, because I remember the end of episode 2. There was that great fucking fight scene between. Yeah, okay, right, yeah. So it was episode 3. So yeah,
basically a battle royale when we fought all of each other.
Pretty much. Anyway, carry on. Don't want to ruin it.
Anyway, so we got all that ready. He comes up like, hey, hold on. I know we just battled each other. I know we just basically committed like atrocities to each other, but think about the bigger picture. Who are the real threat? And I was like, oh yeah, all right. And then suddenly it's like it built up the unknown alliance. Right?
It's like a Game of Thrones fucking tier fucking moment. Bearing in mind it wasn't scripted at this; it was semi-scripted, so anything could happen. It's just someone's got to die this episode, kind of meme, you know. So this was unscripted, and we decided to do this.
It was Caesar that was supposed to die. Because Caesar, he was on his last life actually, surprisingly, because he died.
He died from fall damage in the first 10 minutes, yeah. Remember, didn't he beg to like have it taken away?
Yeah, he was like, no, please. He's like, please, please. Then we're like, no, we're keeping that in. So yeah. He reluctantly accepted. So the second time, he literally died. I think in the nether.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was mining, right? He was collecting shit or whatever. And suddenly he goes, fuck! And we're like, we saw, I think his old gamer tag was Julio Malagon. Like, Julio Malagon.
That was his name, yeah. Actually, can we say that? That might be isn't that his real name?
No.
Oh no, yeah, that's his fucking persona. All right, my bad. I thought it was something else. Persona, yeah. Carry on, yeah.
His old persona until he changed it to
what it is now.
Prime and all that other shit, yeah.
All that shit,
Wheezy,
anyway.
Wheezy, so anyways, Wheezy, right? What do you call?
I fucking love that name, by the way.
Yeah, well, yeah, we call him Wheezy, because I was like, you know who you remind me of? You remember
Penguin from Toy Story.
He's like, okay. He's like, alright.
Broken voice box.
Alright, man.
Jesus, anyway.
So yeah, no, but anyway, so Caesar was like, oh, fuck, dude. And we're like, what happened? All of a sudden we see, oh, shit. Like, dude, you're on your last life. Like, the second episode, I will admit, the only person that survived was Caesar because he used all of us against each other.
Yeah, like it was right. I'm gonna interject here, right? So this was a banging episode. So me and Tony, we're gonna fucking team up against them. We're gonna just do a full-on frontal assault. We planned this like rocky training montage, which in Minecraft is quite hard to do, but we had it set up. It was so good, right? It was so good. And it's finally time for the battle. We meet up. There's like literally, I didn't even change the weather. It just started a thunderstorm all of a sudden. So I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect.
Giant snowstorm too.
Yeah. So we start like fighting, and bada bing, bada boom. Fucking Tony gets shot. Right. I go into creative mode to grab some more arrows because obviously for this fucking thing to look good, I can't run out of arrows. So I give myself some arrows, right? This is fucking brilliant. You're not going to believe how this story ends. We've taken long enough to get to it. So I start firing arrows and building up, and I can, like, insert the dream fucking end music here. I get bipped. Caesar hits me with his bow, and I die, right? third episode, this is the plan for the third episode, right? So, me and Tony are obviously pissed. So I'm like, right, I'm going to booby trap my house in case they come and attack me. So the first portion of the video would just been a quick time lapse of me setting up, like, TNT fucking shit in the basement with a safety switch, setting up, like, fucking this and this. And then I had this Game of Thrones level idea of put them in a room with by a table with dispensers with fucking splash potions, right? Of harming and poison, so they're guaranteed to die. And then when I said a certain word, let's just say for argument's sake it was, I don't know, fucking Godfather or Icarus or whatever the fuck. Whenever I said a certain word, that's fucking, that's the mark for Tony. It's go time, so get ready, right? Anyway, Miguel starts talking, and I'm like, okay, this isn't what I had in mind, but let's hear him out. He starts a big monologue, like a literal fucking Thanos tier fucking monologue, right? Fucking hell. And he goes, so I've been watching your stream, and I've seen that you've been in creative mode, and that you're cheating, so this is my official withdrawal from the series. And then the guy leaves the game, Caesar runs outside, as I'm trying to kill him with his little twirling his little Dick Dastardly mustache.
He leaves the game.
And he leaves the game. I say nothing for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, I'm sat there in stunned silence. I just ended the stream. While these lot are all in the background talking shit.
I have an old controller. I have an old controller, so let me replicate what you did.
Yeah. So after about 5 minutes of stunned silence, that noise, and then 5 minutes of stunned silence from me. The others, Tony was giving it the whole what the fuck thing, right? And then this is the first noise that comes through my microphone.
Hold on, if you can hear it.
Okay,
well, you can't hear it.
You can't hear it. Okay, I'll explain. The sound of plastic crunching. The reason why... Hold on, I think I could probably do it. Hold on.
Here, I get it.
The sound of plastic... I don't know if you heard that. The sound of plastic crunching. And the reason why was because I was squeezing my controller in anger. Like, you heard it cracking. That's how hard I was squeezing. And I just went... Miguel, are you... And I'm going to use the harsh... Sorry for the harsh language. Are you that fucking retarded that you don't know what the phrase semi-scripted means? And then he goes off on a rant, right? And he's like... And then I start ranting. And I mean ranting for like 30 minutes, screaming at this guy. Just fucking... You fucking idiot! I fucking explained it to you I don't know how many fucking times! Anyway, upshot of this all is, he didn't know what semi-scripted means, even though I explained to him verbatim what that means. I said, why did you think I gave you access to creative, you fucking bumblefuck? And he's going on, and in the end, I finally got him to concede, and we never made the fucking series. I was so disappointed, because this was before the Dream SMP, like I said, Technoblade, Mr. Beast fucking cancer games, all that. It was before all of that. I had the idea first, so Mr. Beast, fucking, I won't do Technoblade because rest in peace. But Dream, fuck you, I'm suing you all. You can hear from my lawyer tomorrow. You've been served. So yeah, we took 23 minutes to get to this point, to tell them a fucking story that should have been done in 5 minutes. Oh god, fucking hell. That would have been a great series, though, wouldn't it?
Oh,
the best part about that fucking that fight scene between me and Caesar was that none of it was synthetic. The only synthetic bit was me giving myself extra arrows to fight with. Like, one quick cut and you would never have known. It would have been so fucking good, man. So good. Like, I consistently come up with gold. You can't say that, copyright claim. But I consistently come up with golden videos. Like, a lot more effort goes into my videos than you might think. Like, for example, it'll be up before this, but I'm working on a video of Black Ops 1 at the moment, right? And the editing is quite choppy. It's intentionally choppy and bad. Now, you might think that it's just... you know, either lazy editing or not knowing what to do, or like I said with the previous video, the problems with the editing software, but it's genuinely not. Because it's a video of Black Ops 1, and it's all, you know, MK Ultra, brainwashing, mind fuck type stuff, I've intentionally left it janky and a bit cutty to sort of give off that vibe of, you know, he's losing time and, like, you know, just being fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And there's a clip at the end of the video. I'm not going to spoil it here. Well, I can't spoil it here because it'll already be up. But it's essentially like a thing of Mason. Uh, and turns out he killed JFK in this universe, right? And I never knew that this clip existed until I did the fucking research for this video, and it was so good, man.
Shit,
It
I
was
was like, wow.
such a good thing. Like a lot more effort goes. I want to make scripted stuff. Like I've written a story, right, for a video which would be probably one of the most existential things you have ever read. You know what? I might do a dramatic reading one day for the channel. Like, you remember the story with the snail?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that story. I might do a dramatic reading of the script for that.
Wait, do you remember when we were planning on going to a restaurant and essentially, I don't know why this came up out of nowhere. Do you remember when we were at a restaurant, right, and we were planning for new videos, and suddenly somebody recognized us, and we're like, "Huh? Who are you?"
Yeah.
We're like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh, we know who I know who you are." We're like, "Who? What? I'm like, what you mean?" Now, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, wow, we're famous or whatever, but it's just like somehow we got recognized from our voices. Like, hey, you guys sound. Hey, I know who you guys are. You guys sound like these guys that I know. They're a small channel. We're like, who? Nah, we don't know. I'm like, no, no.
Who?
Because
Who
honestly,
cares? Shut up.
bro, I'm not trying to fight. Like, no offense to y'all, I'm never gonna do a face reveal,
Mm-mm.
ever.
Nope.
Like personally, I'm sorry to say that I would never do a face reveal. Not because of hiding something or anything like
I
that, or
value my
because
privacy.
yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
Not because we're trying to hide something, or like, oh, we did this and that, did that. Okay, no, no. It's because I value my privacy. Yes, I value my privacy. Like, no offense, if someone recognizes my voice and be like, hey man, like, are you so and so? Like, I'll be like, nah, whatever, right?
Mm,
So just say it's my own privacy. I would like y'all to respect that personally. So
exactly. Like the amount of people who start off humble, and because they get a bit of internet fame, which
oh,
I'd
anger.
like it. Like I would like it. Don't get me wrong. I would like to be famous, but they think that they're like some kind of
Oh
big shot. They
God.
think they're a real celebrity. Like they think they're like fucking Frankie Valli or someone from back in the day. Like, fame is a mask that eats into the face, as they say, and that could not be me. Like, if I had vast amounts of, like, you'll never see me fucking on a Mr. Beast or Impulsive, I would never
Yeah.
collaborate with those kinds of people because at the end of the day, I'm a creative. I do these things as a creative outlet. Like, fair enough, you might not think this is art, you might think this is awful, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But I like this is a coping mechanism for me as well. Like I'm such a creative person. Like I can't play a musical instrument to save my life, so I'm fucked
I
up.
just wanted to chill.
But I'm good at art. I'm good at art. I'm good at video making. I feel. I would genuinely love to make scripted content like that. Like for example, like I said, the snail video. Like I'm gonna do that as a video. Like I'm gonna fully write out the script, and I'm gonna make that.
You should.
I'm gonna do a dramatic reading of that for the channel. Like that would be such a good video because like you read like the cliff notes, like the basic version of that, and it was pretty. I mean, you can be honest if I'm bullshitting. It was fucking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
It's fucking great. It basically ponders, immortality and the immortal snail problem, and it's so good. And like I said, I wrote this up. It took, I can't even remember how long it took, but this was just for the cliff notes. I think it was like 40 minutes to an hour. And it was so fucking good. It'll make no sense now, but when I make that video, it will literally just be a black screen and me reading this story and explaining the visuals and stuff. Like, it's such a good fucking idea. Like, this is, I am a creative. Like it doesn't come across in these at all, these gameplay shit videos, but I put way more effort into these than I should. Like the Ballad of Fruity Pebbles, like unironically, is my most favorite video that I've ever made. Period. Full stop. Because I did not have to go that hard. Like I did not have to put that much into the edit. But I did,
Basically.
and it felt good. Like I'm a
Oh, yeah.
film guy as well. Like I'm a film guy. Like my top favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. Like it's such a good movie. It's a credit to movies.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever watched you watched The Godfather with me,
course.
so like that it's a great movie.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
a based Sigma for real on God No Cap movie, isn't it?
Ooh yeah.
But like that stuff, like I like think I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of like action fluff or like Oh my god, my worst fucking thing is reality TV. I've got a friend at the minute who's shilling Love Island to me like there's no tomorrow. Fuck that show. Fuck Love Island, man. It's just a fucking excuse for vain people to be even more vain. To hang around with vain people and push this vain bullshit on people. I hate it, man. There's no fucking soul in Hollywood anymore. It's very rare.
No.
I'm trying to remember the last movie that I watched to come out of Hollywood in the last 10, 15 years where it made me think. You know, like, you know, your Godfather, your Schindler's List,
You're
your
like,
fucking
damn.
Citizen
You're like,
Kane's.
wow.
You know, I'm a proper old school movie guy, like Citizen Kane, The Godfather, the Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. You know, that speech at the end, that's one of the best pieces of cinema in life, I feel.
Of course.
Like Rio Bravo. Rio Bravo is a beautiful fucking cowboy spaghetti western, right? It's a beautiful cowboy movie. And it speaks to everything. It's every archetype of that era in one movie, and it's such a good thing. And you look at what they're making now, fucking just shit. They're just making shit. Like, if you enjoy shit, that's your deal. I'm not gonna fucking, bully you for that. But personally, I like a story with soul, and I just realised now that I'm sounding like an uncle right now. Just literally like, back in my day, music was great, and you could get 43 bottles of Coca-Cola for a
back when the
nickel.
South was right,
Literally, you could get 43 bottles of Coca-Cola for a nickel, and fucking
back in the day, I remember
a full
when,
tank of gas would cost you 2 bags of
I remember
pinto
back in the day,
beans.
45 cents used to cost like about 10 cents per bullet. Yeah. I remember
Fucking
I
hell,
remember
man.
when the Confederate flag would wave around all day. And, all them,
I did
all
tell
them
you to
shame-
take it
all them
easy.
shame
This,
buddies.
right, I'm sorry. I need to point this out real quick. Just because I'm friends with this man does not mean I agree with his
All
political
these shame
views.
buddies right here just coming out of nowhere, fuck
I
around like a
don't
bunch of
agree
bunny
with anything
rabbits.
that he says. I'm not in control of him. He's not scripted. This is
45
just a
cents is
free.
the best calendar, no mankind. Just
Fucking
shoot all
hell.
them minorities.
Yeah, right, alright,
Actually,
that's
get rid of
enough.
Grant.
Right, everything that's been said in this podcast is a joke. It's all hyperbole, none of it's real. Right, I covered our legal bases. Oh man, so like,
Muhammad
what
Ali
are
was a
you?
pussy. He
Alright,
didn't go
yeah,
to
that's
Vietnam.
enough. That's enough. The bit's dead now. The bit's dead now.
Muhammad Ali is a pussy. He didn't go to Vietnam. Oh god. I mean,
He got punched
mean-
in the skull repeatedly for a living. I think he might get a pass for that.
I'm gonna say yeah. He's been punched in the skull like a lot. So
Yeah. So, we're on the brink of war right now, aren't we? I mean, tell me what else is new, but I mean, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this now could be a good time to actually speak about some of the differences between Britain and America, as is the fucking name across the pond, you know? So,
Yeah.
in the UK, right now, there is a sentiment from our fucking great dictator, Lord Keir Starmer, that we need to go to war with this whole thing. Now, I am not going to show my opinion on this matter in the slightest. I'm just going to say that he's an inbred moron who's never had an original idea in his life, and all he wants to do is fuck the country up even more, right? His own cabinet members are turning against him, like, in the fucking hundreds. They hate him. He's tried to pass a bill recently to cut PIP and disability payments. PIP is what you get. Like, it's just benefit, right? So, like, welfare. So when you've not got a job, or if you're disabled, or if you're mentally disabled, or sick, or whatever the fuck, this will cover you. This will cover you, right? He needs to be in receipt of his own payment because he's trying to cut that in order to fund other things. But, and again, no matter where you stand on the immigration problem, I'm not giving my opinions on that, but wherever you stand on the immigration problem, most of it's going towards that, because immediately after in the news, it was going on about the record amount of illegal immigrants that have came, or undocumented immigrants, if as they prefer to be called apparently, who've come into the country. And again, we're not sharing our opinions, this isn't a political episode, but he's pushing for war. Like, genuinely pushing for war. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not fighting in someone else's war, hell no.
Me too.
I have no problem. Well, I have some problem with the Ukraine, not the Ukraine as such. Definitely Zelensky. I feel I'm not going to say my opinions. I just said I'm not going to. Don't say my opinions. But they're just trying to push for war, and I like that. Trump is doing the best he can to keep the peace. But this is something that I've noticed, right, in like bars and stuff, because I work in a bar at the moment. Whenever America does get involved, it's always they're not the world police. They can't police the world. They're enforcing their rule on everyone and blah 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 blah, right? But whenever America doesn't get involved, the sentiment immediately switches to, oh well, why isn't America doing something about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, what do you want us to do?
Exactly. Like if they like your hands are bounded. Not even binded. Fuck's sake, your hands are bound anyway. There we go. I got it. Your hands are bound anyway because you got one of two options. You either do nothing and everyone thinks you're the biggest fucking shit stain on the fucking face of the earth, or you do get involved and you're the interfering prick who's trying to get involved in the war debt. Like you can't win either way. Like, do you know how many fucking weapons that America have supplied to other countries in the last 10 years alone? Because they have enough weapons just in America
For
alone
days.
to arm every man, woman, and child on the planet 3 times over, I believe was the statistic that I read the other day.
Actually,
Just in America.
Actually, I like to confirm one part of that statistic. That statistic is wrong. There's actually more guns in America than there are people. You can I think it's like one in every like apparently okay the statistic is out of 100 no sorry out of 1 out of 100 you can give now mind you out of 1 in 100 you can give 120.
Mm.
Does that make sense or am I
Vaguely, yeah.
stupid?
Makes vaguely makes sense.
So basically what I'm saying is say if you had say if it's like oh yeah statistically speaking oh yeah like in Serbia let's just say oh like one in every 100 has a gun. Well, when it comes down to America, when it comes down to 100 in every 100, it comes up to more than 120. So
Well, that statistic doesn't make sense. How that works is, if 1 in 100 people have it, there's more guns in America, so it's like 1 in 3 or like 1 in 5. You're trying to say?
it was some shit like that. Like yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
saw some sort of statistic where I was like, oh,
Yeah, numbers are hard to remember, like unless it's extremely specific.
exactly. It's like oh, it's 1 in every 100. Um, I think it was like oh, one in it was like 220 out of 100 people can own guns. It's like, wait, how does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It's like, oh
Yeah.
no, that's like, it's like, oh no, it's like that just means that more people can have guns than fucking than people here. It's like, okay, I don't, that makes no sense, but okay. Well, man, it does, but still.
Yeah. But like I do love America's attitude to guns because like in my okay, we said we're not going to get political, but I will mention this. I completely agree with the Constitution that a person should have a right to defend themselves because what a lot of people don't understand, it's not just to defend yourself, it's to defend your freedom, right? So should the government ever get too big for its boots and decide, fuck it, dictatorship time, you have the means to defend yourself. That's the whole point, right? And the way I see it, how the easiest way to do it is if the army can have it, so can I. That's the fairest way to do things because I'm not being funny. The way that it's set up at the moment, there's very few people that have access to fucking ballistic missiles or fucking heavy machine guns. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, of course.
if every person's armed, they're doing their fucking duty. You know, it's not just personal protection; it's the protection of others as well. So I agree with that. Like, there is no firearm culture at the minute. In the UK, right, there's a thing, and this infuriates me more than anything. They're making the buying of knives online and in person so much harder than it needs to be. And also, there are so many knives that are now banned. Like, you can't buy gravity knives, you can't buy balisongs or butterfly knives, right? Switchblades, stiletto knives, anything like that, gravity blades. Monkey's knuckle. Do you know what a monkey's knuckle is?
Educate us.
A monkey's knuckle, for those of you who don't know, is literally just a knotted piece of rope. It's just a note with a big knot on the end that can be used as a swing to swing at people, right? That can't be used. Koshes, you know, the things that the police use, the fucking extendable batons, they're illegal. Brass knuckles are illegal. Something that has been defined as a zombie knife, okay, which is any knife with a blade length over, I think it was 10 inches, I believe, with, quote, and again, this is a direct quote, violent imagery. So, skulls, blood splatter, anything like that.
Yep.
So, people are getting stabbed because what you don't realise is the sale and regulate. Anyone can get a knife from anywhere. You can get a knife anywhere. It's not like a gun. There's regulation around guns. You can get a knife from anywhere. You can make a knife out of a piece of wood. And they're saying that the knives and the people selling the knives are the problem. No, they're not. They're not part of
Yeah,
the
like
problem.
what?
The problem is you have created a country where people think that it is necessary to walk around with weapons to defend themselves and attack
Hmm.
people. You have fucked the social welfare system up entirely. You have created this mindset of it's us against them, and that's every single fucking minority, every single group. It's us against them. So
Hmm.
everyone's. It's like that Mexican standoff. You know, at the end of the fucking the
Oh
good, the
yeah,
bad,
of
and the ugly, where every man's looking at the other man, waiting for someone to make the first move. They've bred that.
course.
Notice
What?
how not everyone's getting shot in America. More people die in America every year from fucking car
From
crashes than they
hammers.
do gunshot related deaths.
Yeah, yeah, it's apparently you're more likely to die from getting like a hammer plunged into your skull than getting
Yep.
shot.
Yep. Because, like I
Like,
said, it's a tool. It's a tool, same as anything else. And restricting people's
well, it's
access to tools
designated
is
as a tool.
ridiculous. You can a firearm as a tool, same as a knife as a tool, same as a hammer, a
Well,
saw, a fucking
it was
ruler,
designed
a
to defend
fucking
yourself.
spirit level. It's all a tool. It's a tool.
Yeah,
And it's fucking
exactly. What?
infuriating to me the attitude to it in the UK, blaming the youth and the knives, not the people who set the world up. It's their fault. It fucking
Exactly.
infuriates me. It really does.
Like,
I
bro.
fucking can't stand it, bro.
Yeah,
This
same here.
fucking soft liberal mindset that the world seems to have got at the minute, saying blame the thing that's killing people, not the reason people are killing people. Or sorry, unaliving. My bad. Fuck me, man. Anyway, fucking talk about something lighter other than people fucking dying. Give us a story. Go
Yeah.
on.
Ooh, okay, all right. Well, technically, I do have to head out in a little bit, but I'm gonna finish it off with one final story.
Hmm.
So basically, right, I remember one time. Now, again, this was like back when I was in high school, right? So I remember one time, right? I was chilling, kicking it back, you know. Back in the days, right, I would always walk, right?
Hmm.
Just why not just clear off my mind? So I'm walking and walking and walking.
Lose some
30
weight,
minutes
yeah.
later, no, I'm lighter than a feather, man. No, I'm joking. Anyways, I noticed that
In your
I
head, maybe.
walked, I walked to the next town, and I was like, oh shit, well, all right then, cool. So I went to like this local burger joint, right, that I had, right? It was a local
Mm.
burger, hot dog place, whatever. Went over there, ate something. Tell me why this random girl sat right next to me. And mind you, I was 16, right?
Mm.
And we're flirting, we're kicking it. I'm like, damn, this girl's fucking bad, bro. This girl's bad as hell. And so all of a sudden, she asked me, "Oh, how old are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm 16." She goes, "What?" I'm like, "I'm 16." Oh, I need to go. And I was like, "What? Why?" Oh, well, I'm 22, and oh my gosh,
I remember you telling me about that.
dude. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
I remember you telling me about that, yeah.
Oh, she's like, I'm 22, and I was like, oh. Can we still be friends? She goes, I gotta go. I was like, oh, okay. I was like,
Mm.
okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, and yeah. So yeah. I could have easily gotten her in trouble. So if you're out there, I'm not gonna say her name, right? If you're out there, I'm around your age now. So
Well,
yeah. Can you like,
you're of legal age where it wouldn't be weird, so, call me.
yeah, I'm around your age technically now. Like, I'm legal age now. So bring that ass over here so we can, have fun. Yeah, she was Asian, by the way. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh. Yeah, you
Exactly.
like them
She, of
Asians, don't you?
course, I like them Viet Cong women, bro. Low key. Anyways,
Jesus Christ. I
I
fucking
like
love
the
the
Viet
Viet
Cong.
Cong. Yeah.
Gosh, history repeats itself.
It
Anyways,
does.
so,
It does.
but all right. On
Uh,
that note, I think we're out of time right now.
that a wrap?
Yep, that is a wrap.
That's like 43 minutes. I want to pad it out to fucking a little bit longer. I got to think of a story. What story should I tell?
Mm,
I got to tell one more story before we finish up.
I see.
I could tell the story of how we met.
Oh yeah, do a really quick one because I gotta skedaddle actually
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah. All right, all right. I'll make it as quick as possible. So, It was the Christmas of 2013. I'd just gotten a new Xbox. I wanted a bike, but my dad decided to get me an Xbox, so I was like, okay, because he wanted to play on it, but he never got a chance, so fuck you, Dad. Uh, got an
Mr. Dad.
Xbox, old bastard. Yeah, fucking old fart, old fucking demented
Hey,
shit,
get lost in the living room.
old demented. Oh, Sonny, I'm lost in the living room. But
I
yeah,
remember, I
anyway.
remember when I said that.
Oh, fucking hell, when we were watching Black Mirror and I asked him to pass me something and then I screamed at him, just got, Dad, just fuck, oh, you're fucking useless! And then he looked at me with the most expression on his face.
Like, and you actually felt bad for what you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, like you felt bad.
Did I tell the
You're like,
story about the Black Mirror and the pizza? I did, didn't I?
you did, I think. I think you
Yeah, I've
did
already told him that. Alright, so I'll
And
carry on anyway.
I predicted a woman getting hit by a car, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, and then I
Continue.
choked. But anyway, yeah. Maybe I'll retell it another time. I'll rewatch the Across the Pond, see if I actually
anyways,
said
go,
it, and if not, I'll just yeah. So anyway, Christmas 2013, just got a brand new Xbox, and I had no friends because it was a brand new account and obviously everything. So I made the account, and then he was under suggested friends, right? Which I don't know if they still do it, but it was something that they did at the time. So I was like, okay, he's online. Fuck it, I need a new friend. So I invited him to a party. And he was like, yo, and I was like, hi. He's like, who are you? He's like, I don't know, like, you someone suggested. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, you sound funny. That was like one of the first few things he said to me is, you sound funny. Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, I'm English, so, I was like, oh, English? Oh, what, yeah, British? Tea and crumpets here? And I was like, yeah, okay, this fucking guy. A few school shooter jokes may have been thrown around because I was an edgy young bean back then, but so we decided to play some Minecraft, and they'd had this game mode at the time back on Xbox One edition, the best fucking edition of Minecraft ever made, fuck Bedrock edition, and it was a game called Hunger Games, I believe, or Hide and Seek. It was one of the two. I can't remember.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games. So, for those of you who don't know, premise of the game, you're in a box above the map, then you drop down, you grab some shit, and you have to kill people. Obviously, it was just me and him at the time, because we didn't have the extended boys there at the time. Gavin wasn't even a character for a good long while. Caesar wasn't there, neither was Miguel. It was just me and him at the beginning, right? And, like, one other guy whose name I'll refuse to speak, because he's a treacherous piece of shit. So, anyway, we're playing this game, and he disappears and goes silent, right? Like, genuinely silent. Like, not even a fucking mouse fart was heard on his end. It was literally like a Vietnam movie. Literally, just, it was like, I was Arnold Schwarzenegger and he was the Predator just hiding in the bushes, right? So, silence, and I'm looking everywhere and I can't find this guy. I'm looking high, I'm looking low, nowhere.
I would never reply back to him at all.
Out of silence, because like I said, I didn't even know his name, so I was calling him by his gamer tag, so I was just like, Rads, yo, Raya, and I was actually low-key just getting worried, because like I thought maybe his like connection had gone, or he dipped, or something was going on at home. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, just from pure silence, all I hear is screaming in my fucking ear, and my headphones were powerful, they were brand new, and full volume in my ear, shrieking, right? He starts killing me, and I have jumped and thrown my controller in the air, and now my bed, because I was laying down at the time, my bed was right near the radiator, because it was winter, and a little known fact, I used to live in Wales, and up in the mountains, literally in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and it got cold, so my bed was by the radiator. So he's done this, and I've screamed and banged my head on my radiator, right? I've got a big goose egg forming on the top of my head. He heard the thunk, and he starts maniacally cackling. Meanwhile, I'm laying on the bed with a concussion, feeling sick, and he's screaming, and for some reason I decided, and instead of blocking him and getting rid of him, I decided that he was going to be my best friend. So yeah.
Yeah, and every day now I harass you.
Yeah, and every day I still hear that dunk, and I still feel that bump on my head. Yeah.
Bro, you got PTSD.
Literally, just alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune, just fucking plays in the background while I get the 1,000-yard stare, and just a picture of a radiator shows up.
Fuck.
Literally, but like, it's been a fun 10 years though, isn't it? Well, it's been over 10 years now, because we met in 2013, so what, 12 years? It's been a fun decade and a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And low-key, like, not to get, like, sappy and shit, but, like, you are my best friend, like, hands down, like, I love you, man, like, for real, like, no homo.
Yeah, you're a gay as fuck. Anyway, so,
Yeah,
anyways, that's enough time for today.
No. You say something nice. Say something genuinely nice to me.
How did you
No,
achieve
nothing like
your.
that. Nothing like that. Say something genuinely nice. I'm being serious. Say something nice, or I'm not ending the recording.
You're a good guy. You're a genuine good guy. You know this guy. You need anything, this guy has your back.
Oh, I was expecting you to say something mean.
Whenever it comes down to it, like food, oh, this guy, he won't even pay for shit. Anyways, guys, that's enough for today. We'll see you on later.
You're a fucking tumor, you know that.